Blog Talk Radio. We are back. Yes, I'm so excited to greet you at the beginning of the week. You are tuned into another episode of New Music Mondays right here on Endie Fiya, hosted by your girl, Nakia, giving you some of the hottest new music from some of the hottest independent artists in the industry. I'm super excited to be back with New Music Mondays. I had so much new music that has been submitted over the past 2 months, and I was just like, oh gosh, I feel so bad, but nevertheless, scheduling conflicts and everything that has transpired since March, it's just been a little impossible to keep up the 4 shows, but excited to have New Music Mondays back. For submissions, you can email my assistant, Monica, at info@indiefiyaradio.com. In the subject line, please put New Music Mondays submission, and all genres are accepted. All right? Before we get into our first track, we have some mainstream new music that's out that I think you should go listen to. Writing on the Wall features Cardi B and Post Malone, and that's by French Montana. The visuals are also out for that as well. I'm not going to comment on the visuals. I really wasn't into them, but I like the song. Fendi by PNB Rock, featuring Nicki Minaj and Murder Beats. Probably won't ever get a chance to listen to that. You know how I feel about Nicki. But don't let me stop you, Fendi. And Stretch You Out by Summer Walker featuring A Boogie with the Hoodie. I like that. I like both of those artists as well. So make sure that you check those singles out. And then albums. All right, we talked about The Baby on the last episode. So Kirk did drop on Friday, the 27th. Haven't had an opportunity to listen to it in its entirety. Went to my favorite tracks first. All the reviews I've seen about it have been, pretty positive. So I'm excited to listen to it in its entirety and then let you all know how I think about it. All right? Libertad 548 by Pitbull. Yes, this is Showstopper. Got a new album. I'm excited to hear this too. Like, I'm just getting some of this information, but I'm excited to hear that too. I love Pitbull. We go way back. Like, for real. We go way back to, like, the 90s. When we used to kick it in Florida. We go way back. And Kanye West. Yo, I saw this yesterday, but was like, I didn't take the time to really read what I saw. But apparently, he has a new album, Jesus is King. I did read that he was done with secular music. We'll see what happens, because we know what happened with Snoop. When he dropped his gospel debut album last year, 32 fire tracks. I'm on that every Sunday morning. Yeah, I get my religion on every Sunday morning. 32 fire tracks, Bible of Love. But then, I don't know if it was because there was so much, negativity behind this album, and as well as, the artists, some of the artists even had some words to say after the fact. I don't know how that goes. But nevertheless, I'm assuming this is Kanye's debut, quote unquote, gospel Christian, let's say Christian album. But again, he says that he's not going to go back to secular. He's going to stay in this genre here. So I'm excited to listen to this and to see where his career goes after this album. I definitely want to get to that church, though. Oh, my gosh. It's amazing. It is funny, we don't talk about religion a lot on the show, but it's just amazing how music, how you can take a secular song and make it applicable to your Christian life. And there's always going to be naysayers, you know what I mean? But if it touches the hearts of the Christians and the non-believers and can bring them into Christ, I think you're doing something right. So big ups to Kanye with that church, and to all the artists who have released new singles and new albums. All right? So I'm super excited to have this young man, the first track that I'm going to play. I'm so excited to have him. He will actually be a guest on the show on Thursday, October the 17th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 11:30 p.m. in the UK. Yes, we're going back across the pond with my people, Mindstorm Music Group or Agency. My boy Scatter, he has a new artist by the name of Robbie Raps. Robbie's doing some phenomenal things in the UK, and if he stays connected with Scatter, I feel like the sky is most definitely not going to be the limit. He's going to push further beyond. So again, Thursday, October 17th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 11:30 p.m. in the UK, Robbie Raps, and this is Trapped.
We must pay homage to him.
I've been trapped inside my mind for way too long. I feel all these demons, they are coming on. They just won't leave me, but fuck alone. Sometimes I just can't do this on my own. I've been trapped up inside my mind a minute. And trust me, bro, you don't wanna know what's in it. These voices in my head keep telling me I'm finished, that I'm a loser, I won't ever get to winning. But I just keep on pushing through the inner torment. All these problems inside me, they're staying dormant. The struggle that I wake up with is every morning, before I've even got the chance to get a yawning. See, people be thinking they know the real me, but you will only see what I want you to see, cause you will always believe whatever comes on your feed. It's fucking saddening to see that you can't think on your feet. I've been trapped inside my mind for way too long. I feel all these demons, they are coming on. They just won't leave me, but fuck alone. Sometimes I just can't do this on my own.
Enemies eating me up, weaker than ever, I'm deep in the rut. Feeling no better, my demons erupt. Heating the kettle, then filling the cup. It's like I've crashed and the car's been crushed. I'm trapped inside with the harness is bust. Yeah, I can move and I'm broken and bruised. I cannot escape, I just rot in the rush. Yeah, that's how I feel when I'm walking the streets and nobody can come up to me. I cannot talk and no, I'm not being rude, it's just harder for me to be me. I'm feeling locked in the cage, I've been putting with demons I need to defeat. Somebody help me, cause I'm of a bottom of shit that is deep in the sea. Yeah, I'm not being rude, it's just what I gotta do when I'm trapped in these days of gloom. You would understand if it's you in my shoes, but it's not, this is what I've gotta do, yeah.
I've been trapped inside my mind for way too long. I feel all these demons, they are coming on. They just won't leave me, but fuck alone. Sometimes I just can't do this on my own.
Robbie Raps, UK rap artist with Trap. You can follow Robbie on Instagram at Robbie, Robbie, Raps. RAPS. Song talks about defeating demons. Hook said, I've been trapped in my mind for way too long. And as we close out Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, I feel like it is important, to be able to release those demons that are trapped inside of your head. Because if not, they lead to anxiety and depression, panic attacks. So make sure that you're looking out for those family and friends that you don't talk to on a regular. It doesn't hurt to drop them a text message, a quick phone call, shoot them an email, pop up and visit them if you have to. We got out of that, you know what I'm saying? Everything's become so digital, you know what I mean? People have gotten out of actually taking time to spend time with one another. And so it is very important because then at the end, you always hear, oh, I had no idea they were going through this, or I had no idea, or they look well on the outside. And for a person who's dealt with these issues for 20-plus years, I'm trying to tell you, I'm the best cover up artist there is with hiding emotions and hiding feelings. But the older I get, I see that it is important to be transparent in all that you do, especially when it comes to your life, because you never know how the things that you're going through, you actually talk about them, reach out to others, and don't sit on what you're going through, and how you can affect someone else's life and change what they may be going through. So it is just important to don't keep those demons trapped inside your head. Tell them, like Robbie Rap said, to leave you the fuck alone. All right? Do that for me. Next up, some of my favorite artists, indie artists, I will say, on this next track, newly released, 9/27. That was Friday. The visual and the single. This is Never Better. Quote unquote the men's anthem. All right? This is by Black Earl, Skee and Terrible T. They represent Eunice and Basile, Louisiana. Black Earl's a lyricist. Terrible T, Skee, the rap artist, hip-hop artist. And again, some of my favorite in the industry. This is Never Better.
So we're gonna swing out. Yeah, yeah.
Contacting its own. Late night, slow jams, I wanna hang up the phone. No fuss, no fight, never thought about drama. Wasn't long, I was at the crib meeting your mama. Yeah, sweet as cotton candy, like a flower we blossom. Used to call me sexy chocolate like my name was Randy Watson. Then along came shows, rumors and pictures I know. Cause your sister-in-law, baby cousin Tracy said so. Oh no, wasn't like that, that's what I said. But instead, all I got was you ain't got to lie, Craig. He said, she said that you always creeping. Packed up, skipped town, left while I was sleeping. Now you're free, and I guarantee you just wait and see. Simply put, he could never be SKEE. No need to cry on the phone what he did last week. Told you never find no better than me. You should agree. Nah. Never better than me. You'll never find better than me. Better than me.
now you DM me, trying to win us back. Bumped your head, thinking I'ma backtrack. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even Snapchat. Living out your fantasy life. Good luck with that. Your social media fam embraces all that. You talking treacherous lies, I post straight facts. And every day you a bitter, on the attack. Reconcile for what? I'm thinking nope, never. When it was clear blue skies, you was stormy weather. Was tight as skinny jeans and turtleneck sweaters. Tread softly, bitch, light as a feather. Still undisputed, call me Mayweather. Hurricane Shane, go ahead and tell a girl you would never find anyone better. For never, ever, for never, ever. Never, you'll never find never better than me.
Just tell me everything you own in a box to the left. You're only hurting yourself, cause I promise. Matter of fact, I put the highs on it that you'll never find another like myself. If you want it, never mind the youngsters that you're running behind. I'm a diamond out the dirt, baby, one of a kind. You see, some of us stubborn, while some of us blind. And to say it don't hurt to hold on, I would be lying. Cause I'm way too fly to be down to earth. And grass never any greener, you know how it works. On to the next, like the chorus for the verse. No one could do it better if you could do it worse. So take your chances with it, search the horizon for the right one. All they looking for is one night fun. Have a nice life, fun, ain't gotta plead your case. Cause I'm good, love, and joy in a peaceful place. Let them sing. Never better than me. Never, you'll never find better than never better than me. You'll never find never better than me. You'll never find
Wow. Let me tell you something. I get all this music, right, but I sit on it. I don't listen to it because I don't want to have any bias to, anything on the show. So I listen to it when you all listen to it. I'm going to love it, regardless. But, wow. That's all I got to say right there. That's never better. Skee Bear, Terrible T, and Black Earl representing Eunice in Basile, Louisiana. Dang, like I'm ready for a cookout so I can blast that. Man, that just had me vibing. It's got like a 90s kind of feel to it. That Terrible T sounding like Gerald Levert, one of them Leverts. And I like that. I like that. Never better. Make sure you're checking that out. Available on digital platforms now. The visual is out as well. You can follow Black Earl on Instagram at BlackEarl_HAAS. You can follow Skee Bear on Instagram at Skee, SKEE Bear, BEAR. We'll get Terrible T's information and get that out to you as well so that you're following him. Next up, I'm kind of excited to hear what this music label is bringing. They've been sending me a lot of fire artists. From what I've seen, again, I haven't listened to it. They've been sending me a lot of, fire that you all desire. And this is Hasenchat Music. They're actually a music label out of Germany. Right? They're going to be gracing us with 2 tracks, like 2 artists, this evening. And first up is going to be Bring the Sun. I really don't have much information on the artist, but you can contact Hasenchat Music. They're on Instagram and Facebook at HASENCHAT. And again, this is Bring the Sun.
Our lives, we're trying to bring the sun, bring the sun. Our lives matter. Bring the sun, bring the sun. Standing in the morning light, we'll never face another night together, together.
All right. I like that too. That was Bring the Sun. Since then by Hasenchat music label out of Germany. And when I first heard it, I thought, sounds so familiar. Sounds so familiar. And as the song went on, I was thinking, I wish my daughter was here because she knows like all these old songs, and she could tell me why this sounds so familiar. I'm feeling a little bit of EDM in that, pop, of course. But if we go back to the 70s and think about the group ABBA, they were a Swedish pop group formed in Stockholm around 72. And I know them for Dancing Queen. And that's what I heard listening to her. She has a beautiful voice, beautiful. Her range, I love it. I need to find out who that artist is. I would love to have her on the show as a guest. But yeah, I thought Dancing Queen when I heard that. So again, that was Bring the Sun. Sent in by Hasenchat music label out of Germany. Thank you for your submissions. Thank you. If you're just tuning in, you're live. We're back on New Music Mondays right here on Endie Fiya with your girl, Nakia, giving you some of the hottest new music from some of the hottest independent artists globally in the industry. If you want your music played, just make sure that, it's new because it's called New Music Mondays. So just make sure that these are your latest release, I'll say. We're going into October, so of course we want to look at, new releases for the month of September. We don't want to play your January music, all right, because by now you should have put up something else by now, all right? But for those who are interested in submitting, you can email Monica at info@indiefireradio.com, and the subject line, put New Music Monday submission, and again, all genres are accepted, okay? On this show, I do not critique. I do not give reviews, so if you want that done, you can send those directly to me, all right? But next up, another one of my favorites. We had this gentleman on the show earlier this year, I want to say February maybe, and he hails from Cleveland, Ohio. He's trademarked himself as the R&B Nympho. Of course, you guys know it. When I hear Nympho, you know where my mind goes, and so but I will tell you that he's one of my favorite R&B artists right now because of his sound. He's not too old school, a very original, beautiful voice, a very sensual and sexual man, and it displays in his music. This right here is his new single that dropped on the 27th right here by TruSoul Davis.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. When it comes to heartbreak, no, you've had your share of more than few. They build you up with broken promises that didn't come through. But I want you to know that I realize and I see good in you. But when it comes to love, your heart is questioning what is the use. I know what you want, baby, I got it. I got it all. And when you think of us, baby, don't doubt it. No doubt at all. I wanna show you that you're fine. Show you just how bright you shine. Love is what that's over time. I'm so happy that you're mine. I know just what you want, and I know just what you need, and I'm here, right here. Said I know your heart is weak, but I got just what you seek, girl. I'm here, right here. Don't worry about your past thing. Don't worry about your past friend. Girl, I'm gonna be your best friend. Your best friend. I've been listening to it. When it comes to love, you close the door. But I'm here to give you what you need and more. Girl, whatever they won't do, I'm gon' do. Oh, baby, I vow to. I know what you want, baby, I got it. I got it all. And when you think of us, baby, don't doubt it. No doubt at all. I wanna show you that you're fine. Show you just how bright you shine. Love is a work that's over time. I'm so happy that you're mine. I know just what you need. I know, yeah. Right here, baby. I know your heart gets weak, but I got just what you seek, girl. I'm here. Right here. I got it right here for you, baby. Just what you want, yeah. I know just what you need. Oh, yeah. Right here, baby. I know your heart gets weak, but I got just what you seek, girl. I'm here. Said I'm here. Right here. Listen. Don't run from love. Don't run. All you need is trust. Baby, all you need. I got what you want and need. It's right here, girl. So stay right here with me, baby. Girl, I know just what you want and I know just what you need. Yeah. Oh, right here. I'm right here for you, girl. I know your heart gets weak, but I got just what you seek, girl. I got it all. Right here. See, I know just what you want and I know just what you need. I know just what you need, baby. Right here. See, I know your heart gets weak, but I got just what you seek, girl. I'm here. Right here.
Hey now, what's good? It's your girl, Jana Blackwell, C-Town Records, Mistress of Soul. And you're on the air with the hottest independent station, Endie Fiya, with your host, Nakia, giving you that heat right here on the station, bringing you all of the hottest hip-hop hits, Endie Fiya.
Thank you, Jana. If you're just tuning in, you're live right here on New Music Mondays on Endie Fiya, hosted by your girl, Nakia. Again, giving you some of the hottest new music from some of the hottest independent artists globally in the industry. If you're interested in submitting for New Music Mondays, email Monica at info@indiefireradio.com in the subject line, New Music Mondays submission. And again, all genres are accepted. You just heard the new release from TruSoul Davis, a.k.a. the R&B nympho out of Cleveland, Ohio. You can follow him on all social media platforms at True, T-R-U, Soul, S-O-U-L, Davis, D-A-V-I-S. All right? This gentleman on the next track, we had him on the show, I want to say the middle of last year. And you all who listen to the show regularly, you do remember at the end of the year we had the first annual Endie Fiya award show. And I can't remember, 16, 17 different categories. Like I really need to start working on, this year's show. But 16 or 17, maybe 18 different categories. And one of the categories was Best Interview, of course, because that's what we do. We interview our guests, right? And so we should have had like a most controversial interview because this young man here would have most definitely, I've never had an interview where I sat back and just let the guests just take over. This was one of those shows. He came with so much knowledge, so much wisdom. Don't get those two words mixed up, all right? Because you could have book sense for days, but no damn common sense at all right? So he came with a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom, not only for the industry, but just about life, and things that people go through, the organizations that he works with. King Vega, he hails from the Bronx, New York. He's a rap artist and spoken word artist as well. He really doesn't want to be classified as a rap artist because he just speaks so freely of himself. He dropped a new album entitled The Bronx the 10th of September. This track right here is called This World.
Just trying to find my vibe. This world, yeah. This world, hey. This world just like that old song, my nigga. Girls, girls, yeah. This world, hey. This world, yeah. This world of earth, you nigga, cause life's a bitch with no pearls. You might have lost the race, but little bitch, you had a head start. Mr. Twiddle Thumb been talking like he dead smart. Look, Mr. Chitter Chat be bitching like he dead hard. I miss to get it back, go hustle, bitch, I'll never starve. Future postpartum, picture this. Rubble that became broken brick. Gangs, they came together, fuck police and shit. Still they claim we animalistic. This is just the surface, let me talk my shit. The Bronx in the 70s, a raw zone. The bitch would just become the history of niggas that been stripped and unorthodox, a fucking paradox. They tried to tell him relax, no fucking chiropractic, they never had your back. Importing guns into the hood, they wonder how he got the strap. This world, so shitty. This world, so sedity. This world will knock your ass down, but you don't get no help up. This world continue go round when you struggle, who gives a fuck? I might just explode or self-destruct or something, nigga. You thought that nigga was for you, like fuck is the wrongs with you. You might as well write your soul on death's obituary. Way these niggas approach us, that shit is what's really scary. If you can't handle us, let nigga be like after I, ooh. Do the most with your fool. You can keep that food. That's not for me, my nigga. That shit for you. That's not for me, my nigga. That shit for you. Hey, you might have lost the race, but little bitch, you had a head start. Mr. Twiddle Thumb's been talking, just like historical wars, genocide, most over frauds, or maybe think I'm better than you, or fuck your cause. Media's only purpose for bitches to die twerking. All this shit the same, my nigga. So pick your person, make you feel deranged, my nigga. Parkinson's on, flick it on the switch of video, get boxes and shit. Who can feel the vibrations? Racist government took a class on struggle, then I applied it to my life. Winter came and went, bitch. See the gas, he always judge you on your cash. It's not about your color, nigga, it's about your class. Only thing when jiggers say it, niggas speak it fast. Quicker to memorizing shit, but talking out they ass. Gas you like you got some time to pass. Involving in the world full of hate can make them spaz. Taking shit for granted, hoping niggas spend his last breath with a curse for those was creeping on his ass. You might have lost the race, but little bitch, you had a head start. Mr. Twiddle Thumb's been talking like he dead smart. Look, Mr. Chitter Chat be bitching like he dead hard. I miss to get it back, go hustle, bitch, I'll never starve. Yeah. This world, hey. This world, yeah. This world just like that old song, my nigga. Girls, girls, hey. This world, yeah. This world, hey. This world of earth, this world, nigga, cause life's a bitch with no pearls, that's right.
Man, ooh, like I want to play that again because, okay, so when I get off the show, I'll play it again. That was King Vega out of the Bronx with This World off of the newly released The Bronx album. Yo, okay, I'm not critiquing. Everything about this was fire to me, everything. And the beat, his flow, he's such a, I wish I could remember the words. So we know he's a lyricist, but he actually has a better description of himself. But his flow is this world. Follow King Vega on Instagram at KingVega_SR. He's on Instagram. He's on Facebook. Facebook, you could just type in King Vega. He'll pop up. It's like Vega KMD, parentheses King Vega. But just put in King Vega and he'll pop up. Follow this artist. Support him. Follow all of these artists and support them. I'm so tongue-tied today. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Well, I kind of know what it is, but we'll talk about that on another show. All right? Earlier, we played Bring the Sun, sent in by music label Hasenchat. We have another track from them. And again, I'm going to get the information on the artist. Like I should have already had this information, but I'm going to get the information on the artist because we will be featuring Hasenchat Music for the entire month of October. So we'll know, more about the label as well as about the music and the artist. This right here is Boom, You Say.
You say you want this, you say you need this, but you can't get it. Baby, no, you're not the one, you're not the one, you're not the one. You love. We can't stop and we won't stop. We're gonna dance all night, bring it on to the sunlight. We can't stop, 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 we can't down and work it to the ground. I'm getting down. You know you want it. Get it to the ground.
Let's get into this. Go ahead with yourself. Hi. Yeah. Smash. Yeah. Woo. 1 step, 2 step, 3, chillin' in my beat boy stance, trying to stay free. I make the music for the clubs and the Jeeps, even got it thumping in your headphones in the street. Nah, red light, yellow light, green, lamping in my Kango with a new gangster lean. You see my squad popped up on the scene, brand new Ferrari, so fresh, so clean. 1 step, 2 step, 3, chillin' in my beat boy stance, trying to stay free. I make the music for the clubs and the Jeeps, even got it thumping in your headphones in the street. Nah, red light, yellow light, green, lamping in my Kango with a new gangster lean. You see my squad popped up on the scene, brand new Ferrari, so fresh, so clean. First we hit 'em low, then we hit 'em high. Underrated, but we made it to the finish line. Rhymes designed to combine and intertwine. Spring to the summer, fall, even winter time. Beats banging harder than head-on collisions. We make incisions with precision and quick decisions, causing double visions. If you ain't up to speed, you need to speed it up, partner. Keanu Reeves. You reach your final hours, minutes, second, last days. Snowstorms backed up with a heat wave. Nobody stays the same and everything is different. Parallel dimension shifted soon as I ripped it. Now you can boogie all night until your feet hurt. And if you don't know about me, better do some research. 1 step, 2 step, 3, chillin' in my B-boy stance, trying to stay free. Now put your hands up for the realest. Now wave them all around if you really feel this. I hear the track, so now it's time to kill this. Re-emerge from the underground as the illest. Skills on the microphone, you getting analyzed under microscopes like DNA and chromosomes. These suckers are pathetic, my energy kinetic. Soon as I set it off, follow when you shall regret it. Call a medic, I got you in the danger zone. Too late, make arrangements with the funeral home. Cause my boom bap
rap quite catastrophic. You can keep your gossip to yourself. I redefine logic and I realign margins for a high profit. Swimming through industrial waste and recycled garbage. When it's said and done, I hit the center of the target. Turn off the light and welcome to a whole world of darkness.
You say you want this, you say you need this, but you can't get it. Baby, no, you're not the one, you're not the one, you're not the one. And we won't stop. We're gonna dance all night, bring it on to the sunlight. We can't stop. 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 And work it to the ground. I'm getting down. You know you want it. Get it to the ground.
You're tuned in to another episode of New Music Mondays on Endie Fiya. Yes, yes, yes. We are back. We are back. Hosted by your girl, Nakia, giving you some of the hottest new music from some of the hottest independent artists globally in the industry. And for those of you who are interested in submitting, you can email Monica at info@indiefireradio.com and the subject line, New Music Mondays submission. And again, we accept all genres of music for New Music Mondays. And that you just heard was Boom You Say, sent in by the music label out of Germany, Hasenchat. So I felt, the hip-hop mix going on and that right there. I'm a little confused, though, girl. First, you tell dude, you say you want it, but you're not the one. And then you go on to sing, I just want to be the one you love. Girl, you sound confused. Like, maybe I need to go back and listen to it again, but you done told the man he wasn't the one, but now you want him to be the one. You know what? I feel you. You know what? Never mind. I feel you because I've been there. Yeah, that's another show too. Yeah. Speaking of another shows, they're coming the fall, more like the winter, in between the fall and the winter. November, I'll say. I'm Susie Newton and myself. Susie's the host of Saved and Sexy. Saved and Sexy Radio. Yes, we will be presenting our newest show. Super excited. If you follow me on social media, especially Facebook, you know I'm very controversial when it comes to the word love, and confuse a lot of people because they don't know where I really stand when it comes to relationships and love. Don't get it twisted. I know where I stand, but my post filled with a lot of satire around the word love and relationships, and so that's what we're going to be talking about, touching upon a lot of situations that we've seen, you know, people talk about, situations that we've dealt with ourselves, how to overcome, how depression affects your levels of love, from self-love to relationships, the love with your family, all of that. All right, so I'm super excited about this show. I'm so excited. We're going to sit on the couch, chop it up with a couple of bottles of wine per episode. You know how I get it in with the wine. Super excited. Shout out to Susie Newton and Save This Sexy Radio. Susie will be back later on this month to co-host with me. And as I mentioned, I think it was last Tuesday, for the month of October, November, December, at least twice a month, I'm going to be bringing in guest host for the show. I'll sit back and let them do what they do. I've had so many people come to me and talk to me or ask me about, you know, teaching how to podcast. And I thought, you know, whatever, you know. But I've been doing this for so long. This is the fourth show, and I see that there's a lot of when we first started 6 years ago. And I'm not going to call it competition. There were a lot, but they weren't as vocal as they are now. This guy tried to challenge me on Twitter because, you know, podcast with Spotify was trending over the weekend. And so this dude wanted to challenge me. He's like, I'm the greatest voice on, you know, podcast. And I actually think that maybe the name of his show is something to that nature. And I had to tell him, you know, privately, there's no competition. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing what you're doing because you're passionate about it, and you love what you're doing, and if you use your mission and realize that at the end of every day or every episode, you have fulfilled the purpose of that mission, then, you know, you're fulfilling your purpose in life, right? So that's what it is about to me, as well as to Susie. And so with having, you know, so many, especially females of color, ask about how do you go into this, you know, what steps do I need to take? You know, do I need to be certified? Do I, you know, how do I play people's music? You know, how do I get my guests? And so I will be pulling in, like I said, individuals throughout the remainder of the year, at least twice a month, to be able to give them just the opportunities to be on the airwaves, get a feel for it, work my dashboard, work my studio, you know, so they can decide, you know, if this is what I want to do. And maybe by the beginning of next year, I'll have that business plan lined up, as Shashina Gibbs talked about on her show, and I'll actually start teaching these classes or information sessions. I want to call them classes, and I really don't want to call them teaching either, but I'll be able to fuel my passion a little more. I'll say that. All right, so our last track for the evening comes to us via Cape Town, South Africa. All right, this is, and shout out to Nicole Weiser. You have sent in so much music. Thank you so much. So over the course of, again, October, we're going to be playing a lot of music from South Africa, sent in by this young lady. Thank you so much. But this right here is entitled Gravity. Now that's spelled Gravi-T. And it is by Tina Marie. It was released the latter part of August of this year. This is Gravity.
a chocolate bar. Ooh, I think my teeth are not too far. Like sweet honey from my lips, you're underneath my fingertips. I seem to feel it on the way down. No stress, no deep frown. Liquid beats alright. Another honey making her round. Sunset going underground. Saturating me with sound.
Yes, I would just love to hear the instrumental of that. But that right there was Tina Marie out of Cape Town, South Carolina, South Africa, my bad, with Gravity. You can follow Tina Marie on Instagram at Tina Unity. All right, so TINAUNITY. Yes, I like that. Thank you so much for tuning in for the what do you call it when you return from somewhere? You've been gone a minute. The return of, there we go, the return of New Music Mondays right here on Endie Fiya. I'm going to leave you with a quote, as always. But as we end up Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, I do want to say that we all deserve happiness. And sometimes it's difficult to recognize and accept happiness after being broken for so long. But we have to learn to push aside the fear of getting hurt and allow ourselves to experience happiness. So my quote is, if you feel happy, please don't push it away. You deserve to feel happy, even if you're not used to it. All right? And a music quote for you. Music is the language of the spirit. It opens the secret of life, bringing peace, abolishing strife. That's Khalil Gibran. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of New Music Mondays right here on Endie Fiya. Make sure that you come right back here tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when we will have the founder of the Global Citizens Collective Project, Rosie, here with us. All right? 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, have a good night.